sand giant around. Those would spell bad news for us. He's over there in the distance. Chasing down some of these stragglers. There's a druid at the docks giving out thorns. I'm gonna pick that up. He's still there. Looks like he has left. So much for that. We got a couple new runes available for looting. I'm not sure what the runes are for, so I'm just going to read them regardless. I spent some time in Lower Gook, but nobody was leveling, or nobody was grouping there. So I asked the warrior chat, which when you start the game, everyone's joined into a class channel. Asked them where to level up, and South Row was one of the answers I got. And just so happens to be right next to the troll area, so that worked out pretty well. And almost immediately picked up a group. I had to start one, but there's plenty of people here. We got a full group going right now, and it's pretty decent. There's no real good loot here. It's all basically just meat or these runes. The runes that I'm still not sure what they're for. Our druid, I think. Let me double check that. Who is June? Oh, halfling warrior. That's unexpected. Not a lot of halfling warriors out there. If you notice me move my sometimes invisible arm down, usually pet my dog. It's 4th of July weekend, if you're not watching live, and there's fireworks, and dogs don't like fireworks. She's not scared or anything. I think she thinks there's like always somebody trying to come in the door or something. Like somebody's knocking at the door. Looking at the stream quality, it looks pretty good. If you tried to watch yesterday, it wasn't very good. The streaming software that I was using had some issue. I tried to use the variable frame rate to kind of decrease the stream delay, but I think the software I was using, it was kind of like open source recording software thing, and I don't think it's very polished, but I think the setting got stuck, and so when I switched back to constant bitrate, which is what I'm using now in this new one, the bitrate was just going all over the place and it's disconnecting like crazy. But I looked into the options on Twitch, which I was streaming on yesterday, and found this new open source software called OBS, and it seems to be working pretty well. It's got pretty much the same features as the other thing that I was using, but it doesn't have the same issues with the stream quality. And here's reserving me to chase down this Cayman right now. I think I'm the highest level character in this group, but I'm the least geared, so it's just terrible. Like, these are blue cons, so that means that they're at least one level below me, and if I try to fight them one-to-one, I might be able to kill like one, and then have to sit down and regenerate all my health. And there's an issue with the revamped zones where the mobs can run out of the zone, but you still zone out. And so what happened there is chasing that thing for so long because I'm so terrible that I zoned out. So now I gotta run back in. Looking back yesterday, there was a stream with 8 views, which is surprising. But probably it's just 15 minutes of me complaining about my stream quality. I think that's the same Cayman that we were chasing, so you just gotta make sure not to go past that spot. Or maybe it's this guy. Yeah, it was this guy. He's coming back for more. Alright, so if he goes beyond this corpse, I'm not going to follow him. I'm just going to wait for him to come all the way back. It's going to be super sad. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that guy. It's not worth the trouble. I think I'm finally figured out the auto loot thing, which is basically for, I don't know why I sending a tell to that guy. I'm gonna stop typing. Oh, I found an orc. Must be a camp over there. So basically, I'm just setting everything to always greed. Most people, if you can look at everyone else, I look basically naked, and everyone else has at least decent armor. So I don't think anyone really cares about loot. I'm gonna need that short sword. At level 13 you get dual wield, so that's what I'm doing. But the only other weapon I had was the snake fang, which, like, in itself is a pretty good weapon, especially for a beginner. Like, it's actually better than this bronze longsword, but I have like no skill in piercing, so it doesn't really do me any good. So hopefully I can get that sword. Nobody picks it up. Small sack of ogre baubles. Why does an orc have that? I don't know. Oh, they came in. I think he's back. Maybe it's this guy? So eventually, well, once you get a mob down to a certain percentage, most of them will start just walking away. And earlier in the stream, I was chasing one down the beach over there, and it actually went across the zone line, which is a pathing issue. But yeah, I think they'll eventually come back. It poses a problem if you're in a dungeon or something, because they'll run like deep into the dungeon and pull like really nasty critters. Oh yeah, I got that sword. So now I got 2 swords. I'll be actually able to hit things. And as soon as I switched it, so So I've been here for 3 levels, and one-hand piercing has gone up 4 points, which every level you get 5 more skill points, so the max skill point increases. So basically, I'm running a deficit of like 11 piercing skill ups. So I'm just gonna give up on piercing for now, which there aren't like a ton of, actually hardly any warrior specific piercing weapons, so I'm not too worried about it. And now my one-hand slashing, I'm not sure what the quality of the stream is, it's 1080p or what. If you can see that, if I stand in the same place for a while, it buffers, but yeah, I don't know, look back and forth between the stream. So if you can see that, now my one-hand slashing is going way up because I'm using 2 swords, and I've got, it's my highest weapon skill at, where is it? 97 out of 105. So I was talking about earlier, every level in Everquest, it increases the max level of most skills by 5. And some skills have a higher starting number than others. And some of that's class specific. I think some of it's also race specific, which is something that I like in older games, whereas like newer games, other than some like maybe like one ability or something, there's not a lot of differentiation between different races and the same class. So I like that Everquest does that a little bit. For this character, I just put everything in stamina because it's a warrior. Hopefully, eventually, going to be doing some tanking in raids, so that'll be fun. But you want as much HP as possible, and you get HP by getting stamina. We're getting a lot more skill ups now that we switched to 2 swords instead of a sword and piercing, which I don't have a lot of skill up in. I'm pretty sure maybe they killed him. Our ranger has been shooting arrows, so I think most of the... we got another rune. I think the runes are for research, maybe? Which is something I'm unfamiliar with. I don't think they had it in the game when I was playing back in 2001. Maybe they did, and I don't know, I was like 14 at the time, so just didn't know about it. But, so basically we've invited everyone that was fighting on the beach here, so we've got almost the whole thing to ourselves, so it's just non-stop Cayman action. And this weekend they are running a 4th of July special on experience. So there's a 76% experience bonus, which is extremely helpful in this game because the experience, it's a very grindy game. It's an older game, so despite the name Everquest, not nearly as many quests as modern MMOs. Oh, here's a red one. And he is just pumping arrows out. For such an old game, it's pretty remarkable that they did animate the arrows. I remember back in the day playing this almost 15, 16 years ago, being amazed at that. We've got 3 warriors in the group. Warriors seem to be a popular class right now. I think the state of the server is most people have gotten their mains up to 50, and 50 is the max level right now because we're still on the base vanilla version of Everquest for the progression server. So I think people have gotten their mains up to 50, and they're leveling up characters that are more needed or will be more needed in the next expansion for raiding and stuff. So, like, I'm playing warrior as my first character, but it's not a popular class because you can't solo like at all once you get past even at this level, like level 15. If you're not geared at all, which I'm not, and if it's your first character, you won't be. It's not a great starting choice. I guess I'm a masochist. Somebody in chat says one day he's gonna successfully disarm the gator, and their teeth are gonna fall out. It's funny because you can get skill up from disarming. You can get a skill up from disarming something that doesn't have arms, and literally and figuratively. Like, these gators don't have weapons. They're just using their teeth. But disarm has to be like one of the fastest leveling skills out there. Because I only got like 4 levels ago, and it's already like way up there, like 80. I've had taunt this entire time. I think I just maxed that out. Yeah, I'm almost maxed out at disarm, and I've only had it for like 3 levels. Let's see. Disarm, yeah, almost 80. Almost 85, it just maxed out. Yeah, and it just keeps going up. Double attack. I'm hoping that one goes up pretty fast. That's helpful for your DPS and everything. It's interesting playing a game this old. All access days left. I gotta resubscribe at some point. So I re-upped my subscription when this progression server came out, and then I wasted it by not playing it for like a month. And so now we've got 4 days left, and I'm finally starting to play again. I'm 16 now. I'm curious as to what level people start moving out. Drains is moving. He's leaving. Needs to get his spells. Drains is level 13, and he's already gotten bored. Oh, there's my answer. Speak of the devil. You won't get better experience until 18 or so, so I guess I'm going to stay here for another 2 levels. The levels are coming pretty quickly, relatively to Everquest. So, might match that tonight. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna play. Of course, I say that, and then I end up playing for 3 more hours. mentioned Unrest, I'm probably going to head over to that zone once I hit 18 here. Rats. If you notice, usually it doesn't tell you when people level up, but there's an achievement, which is interesting. It shows the completed time. I'm curious, does that mean elapsed time, or no, that means the current time. If you can group, did you try switching instances? Feature they added long after I stopped playing was the ability to pick the instance of the zone that you're in. When I played for real, there was just one instance of every zone, and honestly, it worked pretty well. I started playing like after the game was new, so for me it wasn't a problem. I guess it might be a problem if the game's just starting out and everyone's in the same zones. But they added the ability to pick your instance, which is helpful if, like he was saying, the zone is empty of mobs. Yeah, basically, you can level up in this game in like 4 zones. Like, they're saying you can pretty much do Gook until 50, which is the max level, and you can start Gook at like level 6 with the group. So you go to Gook from 6 to like 12, which is what I did. Come here, kill crocodiles for 6 levels. Oh, we got a ghoul. Go to Unrest till like 24. That gets you into the higher level stuff in Gook. Stay in Gook until like, they were saying like 45 or 50. And it's like, what, 3-4 zones? Wow, I've missed this thing. Oh, that's the problem. I don't have magical weapons. I don't think you can damage this guy without magical weapons. We got a new group member, Grubbo. Who Grubbo? 10 cleric. Ooh. Hopefully he gets experience. I think there's like a 6 or 7 level range to get experience. So if you have someone like level 19, level 10 or 11, they might not get experience. I kick it anyway from the butt area. Not sounds more like a ogre than a halfling. I realize I've got my camera in front of the loot window, but honestly, it's like super boring because majority of it is chunk of meat or gator meat, and every once in a while you get these runes. The first one I can only loot one of, so that's it. And I think there's like two other runes that you can get here. Yeah, I've got one of each. And and tons of meat. Might have to look into cooking. See if I can use that meat for any recipes. I'm gonna try and fix the camera. I'm using this like built-in webcam software. But if I move my head, I can hopefully get rid of that like phasing. Yeah, there it fixed itself. And it's good to see that the stream isn't lagging further and further behind to a ridiculous degree, at least. Let's see if I raise my arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So about 9-second delay. It's not bad. My friend was watching me earlier in like the videos from 3 weeks ago, and he was getting like a 30-second delay, which is crazy. He was chatting and seeing things way past when I'd actually done them. Wonder. This guy's pulling the mobs and stuff. I'm gonna practice my swimming. Oh, there we go. We got a skill up. Go attack stuff. Oh no. This guy just ran Lockjaw past us, which is this giant crocodile, and he'll murder all of us. This guy seems to think we can kill it. I'm not so sure. I don't know, guys. He hits like a freaking truck. Well, he's got somebody else in mind. Who? Come on, people! Don't run the guys into us. I'm not gonna taunt this guy because that'd be crazy. We do have a healer now. That might help. I'm gonna try and taunt this Cayman out of there. Okay, Cayman is running. He's no longer a threat. And I accidentally taunted Lockjaw, so let's see how that goes. He hit me for 37 and 48. Pretty crazy. Alright, I taunted him away from the ranger. He's running after him. I'm gonna back away at 60%, which is like probably 2 more hits. Still doing fine. Okay, I'm gonna back away. Aggro in this game is a combination of proximity and some unit of hate that you get from taunting. This is really good right now. They're like going back and forth. It's pretty bold strategy. It's working out. It looks like we're gonna do this. I had my doubts, but because the alligators are so long, the hitbox for them is just gigantic. So the spells look amazing because they're trying to hit the entire hitbox. Hey, we're gonna do it. I think he dropped something decent. I can't remember. But hey. I didn't help much. I'm barely getting hits on it, and for less than 10 damage. Alright, he dropped. Lockjaw High Vest, which I can use. It's got stamina. I'm gonna need that. I like this June person. Ooh, and I'm about to hit 16. I don't know what I just did there. I'm not sure what these buttons mean yet. I'm trying to get my kick up. Between kick and slam, I'm not sure what's better. I think slam is good if you have two-handed weapons. I think it did more damage when I was using my two-handed axe a couple hours ago. Ding! Hopefully they don't kick me out. The cleric reached level 11, so I think we're good on experience. He should still get it. Yes, I got the vest. I'm no longer gonna be naked. Just barely. Oh man. Yay, not naked anymore. And it's got stamina, which is awesome. Yeah. 12 armor points, armor count. My group members asked if this is my first tune on here, which is pretty obvious that it is, because I got like 3 pieces of actual armor, and everything else is like not even as good as cloth. Which is pretty bad for a warrior, because you gotta be tanking, and when other people are geared better than you for tanking, it's pretty bad. And like, your druid has more hit points than you, you're gonna have a bad time. Like, I got 891. I don't know if it'll give you a tooltip or something. Maybe not. 9:30 and the fireworks seem to have stopped. I mean, it's not technically 4th of July for another 2 days, but still. Probably should have made a soloable class first, but oh well. They're telling me tanks are always needed, won't wait long for a group. So I'm gonna tell them that is if I'm worse geared than the healer. People are usually pretty generous on Everquest, so I'm pretty sure I'll get some freebie armor at some point. I want to. I've started blacksmithing, which, let's see, got 31 skill in, which is pretty pitiful, but yeah. Also trying to level up my blacksmithing. I accidentally pressed the caps lock button there, but it didn't seem to do anything, so that's cool. How much is a set? Because I only got 17 platinum. No, don't sit down. You got fighting to do. Living up our swimming. Yeah, see, he says the bandit doesn't cost a lot, but I don't have any money, so that doesn't help me. Yeah, we're getting better at swimming. Trolls swim like just idiots. Both arms, same time, up and down. Some of these crocodiles drop 2 chunks of meat. I'm using the YouTube gaming thing. I guess it detects when you're streaming a game or when you pick a game that you're streaming. It's like a very simple interface. I like it. A little bit like Twitch, but less crazy. Thankfully, well, somewhat thankfully, I wonder if you can get a skill up by swimming sideways so I can keep an eye on the beach. I'll have to keep doing that to find out. I'm finally getting some consistent hits here. A lot of misses in the last few levels. My skills are catching up. I'm only 8 under the max for slashing. Double attack and dual wield seems to be leveling up nicely. Man, the level range on these deep water crocodiles is kind of crazy. The last one I think was blue, and this one's red, so that's at least a 4-level range. He's a big boy. Puts a thumper in the sand. What does that mean? Huh. Man, disarm. Shooting up there. Already got 90 skill in it. That might be maxed out. Yeah. Crazy. Back to killing. Oh, I got 1 like. Sweet. During the live stream. And it's almost been an hour. I think at the hour mark, I'm probably gonna cut the stream because I'm starting to run out of things to say because I'm kind of tired. That seems like a good stopping point. Let's see. That gives me 13 more minutes. So essentially at 10 p.m. Eastern time, my time, I'm gonna log out. Well, stop streaming. I'm probably gonna stay on tonight until I hit 18. Not much longer than that. Like he found an orc for us. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. My dog did not like that lame reference to Lord of the Rings. the movies. Let out a deep sigh. Man, all these freaking runes. We're starting to hit some green crocodiles, which I think still give you experience, but it's a tiny amount. I think I got a critical kick. Yeah. Critical kick. I'm always curious who's watching. It's been 2 watching for a while now. I was up to 4 at one point. I'm wondering, like, single viewer, because I think it counts me as one of them. What you doing? Especially if you've been here the entire time. Is it just like running in the background or something? Got another critical kick. Are there alligators in the ocean? Crocodiles? Should there even be alligators here? Because crocodiles are the saltwater ones, right? We're getting better at swimming. Periodically, I'm just setting alt to greed. Oh, what is this? Rawhide gloves. I think I need that. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Rejigger this filters. Melee critical hits. Hopefully my critical hits still show up in this little middle bar. I'm gonna rename combat. get another critical soon, so you can see if that shows up both in my combat hits and also in this other chat. I got about 8 minutes left on the stream. At this rate, I think I'm definitely, it's been about 10 minutes and we've gotten, I don't know, 20%. So I should be able to get to 18 tonight. And then I think it's a long trek to a state of unrest, which is an undead zone, kind of far away. I think there's a boat here somewhere. Not sure if that's the one that gets me there, but that'll be a long, boring run. I might stream it just to have it record, but not going to be much action in that stream. Sleepy. We got 1 day of work tomorrow, and then I got the 4th off, so we'll see how productive it is. But usually, if I don't get a lot of sleep, the next day, not a big deal, as long as I get like 4 hours. But then the day after, that's when it hits me. And in this case, day after would be 4th of July, I'll have the day off, so doesn't matter. Got those gloves. Yeah. Did that change the appearance? No. Oh well. Where? I don't get this, but whatever. Let's keep swimming. In this game, swimming is a skill, and the more skill you have, the faster you swim. So hopefully get some swimming skill here, so I'm not totally useless, because there are like underwater raids and stuff. Haha. I'm gonna add June as a friend. She's hilarious. Buddy list. Come on. You gotta be able to skill up swimming from swimming sideways. That's like an advanced technique. I love the weird glitch that sometimes happens to trolls when they're running, called the little troll shamble. Fighting the crocodile that like, barely gives me experience, and I'm still the worst. And I don't even know if I'll make it to the next level before I fall asleep. You're not ugly enough for them to attack you. Troll Shamble. It's so crazy and stupid looking, but I love it. I wonder if other people can see it, because I was able to see the other troll. I don't even know what this thing is for, but I want it. A badly burned pie. Running back. Did you actually shoot anything? What are you doing? Oh, it's 10:01. Kind of running out of things to say, so I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah.